My daughter in elementary school, her first year at school here, she comes home bawling, crying, because someone tells her that as a little black girl, she can't be what she wants to be when she grows up. You don't just serve the 20% of the people who are loud and come screaming to all of these meetings. You serve me. You serve my children, and I demand you stand up for them. I come here to speak not just as a parent of two Sumner County students, but also as a former student myself. I moved to Sumner County when I was 4 years old. I attended Beach Elementary School. We had a school of 1,000 kids. Less than 10% of us were minorities. And there was a loud vocal minority who made it very clear that we weren't welcome, that people who looked like me did not belong in Sumner County. And I remember going to the library when I was a kid attending Sumner County. And there were not books of people who looked like me. There were not experiences in those books that looked like what I was going through. And I remember the library being a refuge. Even though I couldn't find what I was looking for, it was a refuge for me. After I finished school here, I went on and continued my education, and 5 years ago had an opportunity to move back here and take a job in federal law enforcement. And I spoke to my family, my wife, when we were moving back, and I told her what a difficult decision it was for me to come back here. Had an amazing education, top-notch education, but I knew that same loud vocal minority that made it hard for me to live here as a child would continue in the same path that they were on while I was here. My daughter in elementary school, her first year at school here, she comes home bawling, crying, because someone tells her that as a little black girl, she can't be what she wants to be when she grows up. Another student in her class said that. She doesn't have the choice to wait until she's in high school to experience racism. She's going to experience it right away. I remember when my daughter came off the bus that day, I saw her crying. I saw her from the window, and I just hugged her on my front porch because I remember going through the same things that she's going through now. And I'm thankful for the librarians and the teachers at Sumner County who were there to console her while she was at school before she could get home to me. Teachers here do an amazing job. Librarians are doing an amazing job. You do care about the emotions of these students. You can't teach a student if you don't care about them, if you don't care about their emotions, and if you're not there to support them. So as a former student here and as a parent, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And books like this make children like me be seen. And I thank you, and I ask you, all of you who serve up here, you don't just serve the 20% of the people who are loud and come screaming to all of these meetings. You serve me. You serve my children. And I demand you stand up for them. Thank you.
Colin Zimmerman.